How's it going, everybody? It is your host Aku here, and welcome to an April update of 2019. That's right, we're gonna keep consistency of how I set up the whole update format because why not? And this time, the game footage is Doshin the Giants because I didn't know what else to pretty much put in the background, and this was literally the only leftover footage I have at the moment while I was doing a test recording for the Dolphin. And don't worry, it is not from the unstable versions of Dolphin, though. If you see for some reason why the game footage at one point in the whole thing starts to lag up a bit, it's because at the time that I was recording the test run, it turns out my computer was literally running low on battery, and therefore it was activating its power saving mode, and that meant lowering the power performance, and that literally meant that the game would have to suffer frame rates. Don't you love it when shit like that happens, though? It does that for the compromises, for the sake of the computer to just stay alive for a little longer, but still, it's a bit of a kick in the balls. So, anyways, how about we start discussing on what's been going on with me personally for this channel, and what's going to be happening in the future, because yeah, that's gotta be really important. So, what has been going on with me? So, pretty much the reason why I might have been slowed down in terms of YouTube content lately is because, I've been in school and they've been giving me a lot of hefty work to do. Yes, and fucking indeed. You see, what happened was there was a little bit of last minute scheduling shit when it happened to me before my semester started. And let's just say that it didn't turn out the way that I wanted in terms of the school schedule, but at least this was better than nothing. So typically I go to school from Mondays through Thursdays, although Mondays and Wednesdays I come out early on, but then I use most of my days on those days to pretty much try to finish homework and shit, because sometimes deadlines are very fucking hectic, and also a couple family issues that has been going on, but I don't usually like to talk about that much, but I just put it out there because it's my other reasons why I haven't been really free with my own personal time with YouTube and whatnot. Also, I'm not sure if I said this, I did manage to complete Warrior World, and the rest of the episodes have been up on YouTube here, I think, from the last few days, as a good way to celebrate a friend of mine's birthday, which, pretty cool. Now what? Yes. I guess I can also discuss what other things I have been trying to do. Pokemon Coliseum, because, why hasn't that been new episodes up on the channel? I think since in the middle of March, I'm not too sure. I think ever since beginning of March. I don't know when the hell I post episode 10, though I would have to check again at some point. Actually, as a matter of, it turns out that the last Pokemon Coliseum episode was actually published on March 6th. This was literally last month. I'm actually recording this update on the 6th, so it's really hilarious. It's very coincidence. It was exactly a month ago. I'm like, holy shit. So yeah, while I did complete Warrior World, which I'm very happy about, although I always knew that the game was very short to begin with, and I wanted to start up with a game that was pretty much short anyways, and that I never played before. And you know what? I had a really, really fun time. If you guys watched the rest of the episode, including the finale. Going back to Pokemon Coliseum, there's a couple of things I just need to really address before anyone starts to freak out. So it turns out that I have plenty of different footages, many episodes beyond after. There is one problem. You see, I sort of lost part 11 Yeah, while I was trying to like delete footages that I didn't need anymore because either I already posted them up on YouTube and they've been up for a long while, so I was trying to like clean up my PC, just trying to get rid of footages that I don't really need anymore. And I think the problem was that I accidentally deleted part 11 or any of the clips that associated with episode 11, which was the next episode I'm supposed to post up. So it really upset me. I don't know why. It really pissed me off. Even though, yeah, not much actually really had to go on aside from, purifying a bunch of shadow Pokemons that have been in my party for the entire time, and some of them actually did evolve. So by the time, if I were to actually post up episode 12, you'll see those Pokemon already evolved. Like Flaffy and Skiploom, they pretty much evolved into Ampharos and Jumpluff, respectively. Oh, and also Makuhita. I also purified Makuhita, and that Pokemon evolved into Hariyama. I think I also purified Misdreavus, and I think I changed the nickname to Sir Dravis, actually. I because I knew for a fact that my Misdreavus was actually a male, so I decided to call it Sir Dravis as more like a running gag simply because it was a guy. Although it looked really feminine. I feel like Misdreavus is like one of those like feminine looking Pokemon, though not humanoid type thing. It just looks like a girl to me. But because my Misdreavus happens to be a male, I decided to just nickname it Sir Dravis as like a running gag. Not only that, I think in that episode too, I was trying to like search around Algae Village to pretty much try to figure out what the hell I was supposed to do next. And let's just say by the end of that episode, I was at Melbattle, which you'll know soon enough, which because I lost episode 11, and if I try to post up episode 12, you're gonna probably get confused as to why the fuck the huge jump. And I'll tell you right now, that's because I lost episode 11. So does that mean that I'm going to end up canceling the series? No, I'm not going to cancel the series. I feel like that's a bit too petty. And I know that for those who probably have watched some of my episodes for that series, has probably been waiting for more, and I don't want to do that to you guys. I'm not going to just cancel the entire series simply because of one episode being completely lost. Trust me, I've been through worse. For those who probably remembered, I would say not too many people, maybe very, very few people. I was doing a Let's Play of Pokemon Black 2, which by the way, this was actually one of my canceled Let's Plays, which I think I only canceled like four games in my entire YouTube career. I'm not too sure. And with that Let's Play, I actually lost a ton of fucking episodes. I lost a ton of footages that I deleted by accident, and I could not retrieve them back. And that ultimately led for me to literally cancel the entire series because of that. Now, in my case here for Colosseum, it's only one episode that I lost the footage of. So that's why I want to just say that in advance. So if you guys see the next episode that does pop up on YouTube and that you notice some form of like the big jump in terms of the events, now you know why this happened. There's that. So don't worry. The series is still continuing, and honestly, I don't know how many episodes I did make that have not been uploaded yet, because I think I'm up to episode 20. Maybe there's 10 episodes that I actually have made, so they will be up eventually. I just need to do a little more editing and whatnot. Some of them are already like up in my YouTube channel, but they have not been published yet, so I have to do a little bit of like finishing touches, like, with the thumbnails and making sure that I organize the video description and giving it the good titles and whatnot and the tags, all the extra bullshit that I had to do at this point. Also, one more thing, I have another game that I already completed, but they have not been up on the channel yet, so I would have to upload all the video footages for my other game that I have been Let's Playing in this series, which you'll know soon enough, but I can give you a hint. It's a Japanese exclusive, and I thought that, I would just want to like test the waters to see how would you guys feel if I were to post up a let's play of a game that's like literally Japanese exclusives. Just wanted to see if I can start, do let's plays of like Japanese games as well, because I have huge fascinations with Japanese games in general. I don't know. And I thought that the one I was doing would be quite simple to do, and maybe it might encourage me to do another Japanese Let's Play that I actually thought of for some time. The thing is that I think I need a brand new controller, because I feel like this game would require me some extra precision in terms of input, because every time I try to test it out, let's just say that I get like a few seconds input lag every time. Although when I try to do it with the keyboards, like using my computer keyboards, it pretty much does like a perfect timing with the inputs. But then like I try to do the settings and whatnot, and I do not want to go through some bullshit again, because sometimes like when I try to set it up again, and it gives me a pain of a time. I don't know what the fuck happened in the background. I hope you guys don't really hear the background noises, though I might have to edit some of the stuff so that I can remove background noises so that you guys only hear me and nothing else. Anyways, what else? There have been a couple of other games that I want to do in my channel, but I still need to think about what to do next at this point. So, I forgot one more thing. I have been downloading a couple more ROMs, specifically for DS and Wii games. So, because I wanted to be able to do Let's Plays with some of the DS games that I have played over the years, some of the ones that I actually downloaded for the sake of, because I've never got the chance to find some online, most specifically some Japanese exclusive games. And I even managed to download a couple of Wii ISOs, though the process of getting them were a little bit of a pain in the ass. Let me just tell you that. And let's just say, once you get down to like the steps and whatnot, they're not that hard. It's just that the process of trying to get the ISOs files for those is a bit time consuming and very tedious. So that would mean that I would possibly be able to do some Let's Plays for like games on the Wii and games on the DS without necessarily getting a fucking capture card. Though I can't not necessarily say the same for the fucking 3DS ones, because even though there are some online, you could go to some websites. It's just that the ones that do have the 3DS ROMs, they potentially may have a virus. So fuck that shit. Not only that, potentially the only ones that I can try to get is Romulation, but the problem is that I think now you really need premium in order to get any ROMs in the first place, or so I heard. So anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this April update. The next update that's probably going to happen will be the one in July. Like I said, I just want to keep this the whole 3-month. That's pretty much it for the update of the second quarter of the year. And if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below, and I'll be sure to try to answer as many of questions as I can, and be sure to try to give you some clarifications if needed. So anyways, thank you guys, and until next time, bye.